In my Notion video, I explained that my problem with productivity was multiple files on different devices. So all versions were stored locally in too many separated devices. My work was just a complete disaster. I was doing a crossover between each individual part of my environment. Too much chaotic because divided. And finally, I saw this option to have a central local server, one singular space for centralization, everything stored in one place. I really needed this opportunity to build my unique numeric space, and the solution is Synology NAS. A NAS is essentially a little computer with big hard drive connected to internet. This is built to run constantly and be accessible with a network connection. It's same principle of a cloud server, but smaller and locally. It's about to create a clear delimitation and areas for your personal workflow environment. You can store files, movies, pictures, like on Google Drive or Dropbox. You simply connect and work distantly to this cloud storage machine. This easy system will simplify your data managing experience. The goal is to have the shortest and the easiest access to your digital safe. Add, edit, and manage everything from this singular space. I can search for administrative documents, files from projects, wallpapers, vacation pictures, old phone screenshots, school courses, backups, old music files, and etc. All this without struggle and effort. It's just solved a so big problem for me. I finally had a safe personal workflow with access visibilities, an intuitive interface, clear folder hierarchy, and all my data stored and sorted in one place. My productivity increased and I saw this system built by me and for me. I went to the conclusion of, okay, it's the best tool for digital storage and cloud organization for my data. Let's dive into how it works with functions and why it's so powerful. Here's a quick NAS product presentation. It's basically a box with hard drive connected to internet. You have, of course, different models and brands. You have large selection depending on your needs and budget. Some are for personal use, others for businesses. You can find the perfect one for you. First, you have to define how much storage you need. I recommend to adjust the size with extra free space. Then double this storage for mirror duplication. This is for backups. In the case of your data are corrupted, this is to occupy them as a mirror. We call it RAID. Set up your budget, watch reviews of products and process to the installation. Like any structured system, a clear hierarchy is essential. I recommend create a mind map because you need a clear definition of what is where for quick search, easy reminder, sort, and store any personal element. To have a good hierarchy, you need defined boxes to put things related in. You need to think with main categories, stable pillars, foundations of your workflow, landmarks, and guidelines to make a clear delimitations for each specific space. We need everything on the tracks. Here's an example of my workflow, the way I clearly see things from my own logic and organization. I did mine like this: documents for administrative, official items, financial, and health. Entertainment, movies, series, music, and photos. In photos, I have so much types of folders: whole phones, pictures, graphics, wallpapers, trips, icons, Midjourney, tattoos, and etc. Athava, which is my professional workspace, projects, mind maps, electronics, computer science, and code. Work, folders for school work, professional documents, and database for company. And finally, FL Studio, which is my musical area. And of course, backups, Notion's backup, copies of critical data, backups for music production that I'm working on. Now about functions and interface. This is the main interface for your NAS. Like a computer, you will see applications on the desktop. You can navigate through the file explorer. It's like Windows with settings panels and icons. You can connect with the local IP address or from outside by quick access Synology service. You will manage everything from this interface like services, security, updates, applications, and files. Of course, because it's open to everywhere, you cannot let enter anybody. I will not do an entire video on this subject because there is very good videos about, but here's basic concepts to think about when you will set up. First, restrict access to trusted devices with the firewall. Create and edit rules. The goal is to set the list of IP addresses allowed to connect. It will block attacks from other addresses on your local network. Secondly, IP blocking. Auto-block repeated fail login attempts. A blacklist of IP addresses that will be temporarily blocked after too much attempts. Third, change default ports connection and disable all others. 4. Activate double authentication factor for extra layer of security with code by email for connection. 5. Use strong connection password, of course. 6. Disable guest and admin users. And finally, keep your system updated to patch flow security system. Hyperbackup. The best practice for backups is 3-to-1 rule. 3 copies of your data, 2 different storage devices, and 1 offsite backup. On the NAS, you can connect an USB devices to save in this physical hardware. You can select which folders you want to save. Of course, movies, series, and or useless data will not be included in the backup. Only valuable, important, and critical items. Choose and evaluate things. Do not overload the storage. For mine, I have a hard drive with weekly backup process, almost 200 gigabytes of data, and logically, the goal is to optimize the space to save only in removable items. CloudSync, this is the smart connectivity part of the system. The DS file application interface is fine, but at some point on phone or distant access, most of the time it's too long to load. So what I did is switch to a smoothest interface with Google Drive. Google Drive is more intuitive and user-friendly with solid and smart functions. Instead of open DS file on my phone, I just go in Drive. It's more clear, simple and fast, and of course more beautiful. For the logical part, CloudSync will make a synchronized copy of your data from your NAS to the cloud storage service like Drive. It's bidirectional synchronization. It means one change from one place will affect the other one. If I open and change a file on Drive, this will be applied to the NAS location file and reversely. Drive is just a synchronized copy of my NAS. You have more cloud storage options than Google Drive, but for Drive, I like the interface, the compatibility and the support. Just find your own. I took the 200 gigabytes offer. The price is about $40 a year. I just have important and current folders that I want to sync and have easy access for my phone or laptop. From DS file, you have the picture backup function. You select the album folders, then the destination to pass them, and it will save all this font content on your NAS. It's really simple and efficient. It just saved my life in India cause with a limited storage on my phone, I have to send all my pictures and videos to the NAS to take new one. By this experience, I can ensure that is a 100% safe method to not lose any pics. Just pay attention to where I select all the folders needed. I also use as a transfer for data and variable elements on my phone. I use them with a specific hierarchy inside my NAS folders. I sort in resources content boxes like movies to watch, books, memes, cool illustrations, quotes, things to buy, ideas, things for projects. I quickly do a backup during weekly reviews. Basically, a NAS is a cloud storage solution, but you have more features for multi-services, multimedia server, streaming music player, virtual hosting machine with Docker, build your own VPN, crazy services. The one I like is Audio Station, a music player for songs file. It's organized by folder and you can manage playlist. You have also a master random playlist. Check my video on Spotify's Pro Manager if you want to do the same in Spotify. With this, you can listen your music on your phone directly from your NAS without to locally store it. And finally, updates. Updates for software system and applications are regularly available. You have a weekly email notification for updates. You need to keep your machine updated, mostly for security. For this, go in the package center or update system settings. Thanks to this amazing tool, you now have the perfect workflow and data organization. It's efficient, clear, simple, and very reliable. Build your personal workflow with structure, fluid, and optimized hierarchy, easy access, and backup to save everything. The exploration and expansion of your system will be so cool and at a so much higher level. You don't have to think anymore about how to catch and organize all your content. You now have clear delimitations and guidelines to explore inside this free and infinite space. Everything now is centralized and digitally available from everywhere in any case and situations. It's flexible enough to add, modify, and manage things you want to create. Enjoy your digital space, explore, create, store, manage, and of course have fun. Thanks for watching, was Martin. See ya.